Playoff fever has come to upstate New York, and there's a look at Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it'll be a great one between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Buffalo Bills. The winner gets a trip to sunny Arizona for Super Bowl 57. The AFC title game is underway. On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They'll set up a throw. Caught. It's Wilson. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
Should have.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Oh, this motherfucker got Jamar Chase.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. They'll set up the screen down to Kamara. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And that's a gutsy call there on 3rd and short because that's a play that's got a good chance of being blown up in the backfield for a big loss of yardage. But nice job out wide to gather in that screen pass, use his blockers well, and pick up the first down.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll set up to throw. He completes it to Wilson. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Flushed out right.
Come on.
Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. Here we go with Kamara.
Man, it's taking Mary 4th down to get across.
Down at the 36.
Well, that's what's called being aggressive right there. But I don't know that it's reckless. I think it's much more of a message.
It's taking him 4th down every time.
And offense trying to let him know he believes in him as well.
I like it. Your first drive of the game in plus territory. Be aggressive. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Yeah.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. Just not a whole lot of room to operate.
Damn, you beat Boars that bad? 49 to 17?
Staying in their proper places and not allowing any
Boars head.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Now a leaping catch. He's got it.
How the fuck?
The Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. First carry of the ball game now. It's C.J. Anderson. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now they send a man in motion right. 2nd and 4. Touchdown, Bills. Deebo Samuel, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bills are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Waddle will return this from the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, it's sometimes a thing of beauty.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Bills are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here's 2nd and 8. Throw right side, Wilson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
He stopped me.
4 more yards there and another 1st down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground.
I thought he was better than
Make it
this.
2nd and 4. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. He'll look to throw. Wilson's got it complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
He should fumble that. Get out of here.
back to throw now on first down. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Kyle Pitts, 26 yards. And the Bills go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Steeler offense here about ready for the next drive.
Probably took his whole drive.
The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game? And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
On second down, here's Mixon.
Oh my God, no way. A home run and call back. Get out of here.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about.
Of course, it's the playoffs. Of course, that's always happens in the playoffs to me. I said, of course, it's the playoffs. That happens to me.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Fucking Mahomes gets fucking fumbles. Get out of here.
And they put it on the ground here on the second drive, and of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1.
I know this guy don't know what he's doing because he don't even have the hot master on.
With this team, because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves, but maybe it's a lack.
So that means he didn't know what the hell he was doing.
Preparation for the game. Maybe they just came into a little lackadaisical, because that's just not looking good at all. That's just not the football that we came here to see.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. The quick slant caught. Touchdown.
That wasn't a touchdown. Get out of here.
With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Barton, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays, because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Going deep for Hopkins. And this is incomplete. Well played defensively. Nearly had the interception. but it's second down.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes, he's going to go up top again. And in for the Steelers, touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 52 yards. And the Steelers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit, because everything was against them. As you noted,
in cold weather,
gotten away from them very easily. But instead, the calming drive. Now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Oh, my God.
This one finds Wilson downfield.
Oh, that's fine.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
They even fucking touch that bitch.
He'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Alvin Kamara taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bills are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They trail early.
We already had 2 touchdowns, but they called that one play back. That run.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Trying to lay one up deep.
Oh, my God.
It's intercepted.
Fucking pit drip.
By Justin Reed. And the Bills are going to take possession of the ball. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A 10th carry for Kamara. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 56 yards on the ground in this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be out of bounds. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run. Anderson. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights, and a rout is on here in this first half. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Taken from about the 12. Oh, a miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. So a teammate picking him up there. That was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. Waddle going to bring this out of the end zone now. And a pretty poor return as he will dive to the ground to give himself up. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough. The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
Back to Mixon on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, You can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
They go play fake. Mahomes being chased out left. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he's got some space here. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front. Completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
A bit of an opening there on the 1st down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. 52 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone.
57 the mic.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Let's go, D, tighten up.
Mahomes now to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Bills are going to get the football here at their own 23. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. They run it again with Kamara. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
They'll look to throw. Open man is Chase, complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a 1st down if not for that penalty moments ago. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Kamara up the middle. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz,
this is intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get the football here at their own 23. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess. That allows for extra yardage on the return.
Mahomes' throw is taken in by Waddle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes on the move to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off Byron Jones. And the Bills are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. On play action, they'll throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He has a man. It's complete to Wilson. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 28. A busy night continues for Kamara. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Kamara gets it again on second down. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they...
And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Well, they've been part of the cream of the crop in the AFC all season. It's becoming more and more evident that they're going to get a shot to play for that Super Bowl title.
The momentum has been building, and you mentioned how well they've played throughout the season. It's all come together for them, and they are really laser focused on being that team to represent in the Super Bowl.
They have been dominant in this one. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflict. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as he'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Looking to throw. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop.
Go. Hey, 57.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Let's put that team on the clock. Everyone, 37 is the mic. Mike 37. You don't want
On first down, Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
37 is the mic. Mike 37. Danny. Everyone, 37 is yellow. You got to get the ball.
One final try for Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. And all that hard work has paid off. Their AFC champion.